What's up, what's up, what's up? It's Michelle Allen. Usually in my videos, I never ever introduce myself to you guys, but I want to introduce myself to you. Hello. This is where we talk about everything. We talk about self-growth, God, relationships. We also talk about, what else we talk about? I also have a lot of funny content on here too, so I'm always cracking jokes. I'm a very funny person. I love to be funny. So if you haven't, please like and subscribe to my channel. Before, I didn't like to say that because I'm like, I don't want to force somebody to do something that they don't want to do. But I'm like, I really appreciate you all when you all do subscribe and support me. So if you guys feel like, you know, who I am as a person, what I stand for, and my content aligns with your views and who you are as a person, then go ahead and like and subscribe. You know, I appreciate you for that. So now let's get into it. I have been obsessed with my personal growth. I realized that, like, I was always concerned and really obsessed with other people and being there for other people and seeing how I can help and be there for other people. And I noticed that I was starting not to pay attention to myself, and I was starting to lose track of my dreams and my goals. You never want to do that. You always want to set boundaries when it comes to people. You can be there for people, but never to the point to where your cup is empty and you're trying to help somebody when you have an empty cup on your end, when you really don't have nothing to give. And that's where I got to the point. I got to the point to where I had nothing to give, even when it came to, like, the people that I love. I didn't really have the energy, the capacity, the patience to deal with them because I didn't have nothing else to give. You know, I'm like spreading myself very, very thin. So I just been really obsessed with just my personal growth. I'm in competition with myself. I don't care what anybody else got going on, what's going on in anybody's life. I am obsessed with what's going on in my life and what's going on in my circle and what I can control and how I can get better and how I can be happier and how I can fill the voids that I have in my heart that developed over the years. That's my main concern. My main concern is waking up, looking in the mirror, and loving and really cherishing the person that I am and the person that I am externally as far as internally. Internally is more important to me. Being aesthetically pleasing, I mean, I do like putting on makeup and doing my hair and looking like something, but how my relationship with God, those are things that are very, very important to me. It comes first with the inner work and me really being the person that God needs me to be. All the exterior, I've never been a people pleaser. I don't pay attention to, I don't take any nonsense. I don't listen to I don't get caught up in what everybody else say about me and how they feel I need to live my life. But I really don't give a damn what people have to say about me. I truly, truly don't. I don't. And you can tell that I don't because I'm really quick to speak my mind. And a lot of people don't like to speak their mind because they're afraid how it's going to make the other person feel. I said what I said and I stand on what I said because I'm confident in who I am and I'm strong in my voice and I'm strong in my feelings and I stand by that. And a lot of people can't take that, and that's cool. But that's the person that God has made me out to be. So first of all, let's talk about how I have makeup on today. I've noticed that I used to wear makeup all day, every day, all the time, and I used to dress up all the time. I stopped doing that, which I'm okay with not having a full beat face every day, but it really allows me to just feel amazing and feel productive and feel like I'm really doing something and feel like, you know, it just makes me feel good as a woman to throw on some very nice looking cute clothes, you know, and seeing little muscles, little stomach muscles, little muscles pop out because I've been putting in work in the gym and been mentally taking care of myself. I have like some medical stuff that I gotta get taken care of. Nothing major or anything, but like things that I have been putting off to the side because I've been focusing on everybody else. So really focusing on my health, my well-being, and really doing all the things that I need to do to make sure that my lifespan I have longevity in my lifespan and really taking care of myself. And I noticed that I love the person that I'm becoming, and I'm to the point to where I'm obsessed with it and I want to keep improving. I love the way that I communicate. I love the way that I interact with people. I love the way that I pour into people. I love the way that I embrace people, that embrace strangers that I don't even know. I love that. I love how I can connect with anybody. I don't even care if you are a crackhead on the street. Okay? Maybe I shouldn't have said crackhead. But somebody that's on drugs, somebody that's a prostitute. I don't care what you do. It makes you no better, no less than me. I'm a sinner. We're all sinners. We're all sinners. I'm just a person that sins, a person that's open and honest with who she is. I'm no better than the next man. Just because your sins are different than mine, don't mean that you're better, that I'm better than you. Don't mean you're better than me. You know what I mean? We're all all on this earth, all trying to figure it out, all trying to get to heaven, all trying to live the best life that we possibly can in the wicked world that we live in today. And I noticed that when it came to people, my boundaries and the way I was with people, it was not healthy. It was not healthy. I have a very, I'm a loyal person, and I will stand with you until the wheels fall off. But if I'm staying with you until the wheels fall off and my wheels don't fall off, I can't stay with you no more. Because I need to have wheels for myself. You get what I'm saying? So, but just me, even the way that I talk, the way like I communicate. Like, I've been working on cursing, but I don't even curse a lot. When I get upset, instead of like trying to like crash out and, oh, what's up? Let's throw hands. What's up? Like, I would thrive off that. I would thrive off that. And being able, like, that's why I love boxing, you guys. Being able to, like, or even street fights. When I was younger, I used to get street fights. That anger that you feel, being able to inflict that on somebody else, and then it makes you feel so better after it, but then it doesn't. Because what? You realize, okay, I'm out here acting like a damn fool, a damn hooligan. You know what I mean? So me being able to be a woman and be able to, when I'm upset, when I'm rubbed the wrong way, when I'm in offense mode because somebody says something that I didn't like or hurt my feelings, and instead of retaliating in a way that's allowing me to step out of character, in a way that's allowing me to have people look at me like I'm crazy and like I'm ignorant, I'm able to stay in character, stay my shell, and talk the same way I'm talking, but communicate and use my vocabulary. My grandmother always told me, she's like, you ain't gotta fight. Use your vocabulary. You're very intelligent. You can get your point across without even offending somebody. And that's true. It's the way you say things. You can check people on things or tell people you didn't like something in a respectful way to where you don't leave that person feeling insulted. And that's what I mastered. That's what I mastered. And me being able to control my emotions and not allow my emotions to control me, that is huge for me. Because I used to be the type of person that would let things build up and not speak on it, and let things build up and then boom, it comes out all at once and nobody understands. But because I was not communicating effectively how I was feeling, I was not taught how to regulate my emotions. I was taught that if somebody disrespected you, you step to them, and if y'all gotta throw hands, y'all gotta throw hands. But that is not always, that's not what God would do, okay? Before I cuss somebody out, when I'm about to cuss somebody out, I ask, will God cuss that person out? No, so we ain't about to do it. Will God throw blows, throw hands with that person? No, so we're not about to do it. We're not about to do it. So I've been obsessed with the woman that I'm becoming. Even when I'm looking at myself in the video right now, I'm loving the person that I see because I am putting in the work. Now, if I'm going to sit here and say that I have never been a toxic friend, I have never been a toxic girlfriend, I have never been a toxic person, I have never been a toxic coworker, if I sit here and tell you that, I'm lying to you. I have been all of that. I have been all of that. But it took time for me to reflect and be like, look, you have to take accountability. That's a lot of things people don't like to do. They don't like to take accountability for their actions. I'm a type of person that I will take accountability for my actions. I will most definitely do that. It could be a hard pill to swallow, but that's the only way that I'm going to get better. That's why my friends, when they tell me certain things, I appreciate it. I appreciate it because it allows me to go back to the drawing board and see what I got to do to improve as a person. And see what I got to do to improve as a partner, as a mother, as a sister, as a daughter, as a cousin, as a coworker. So it's all about elevating. And the person that I'm seeing now is the person that I saw when I was 25. When I started having that little like 20 midlife crisis? I want to say at like 25, when I was like lost and confused and in the world and doing things that I have no business doing. And that person, don't tear up. When I was 25, I was looking at my future. And when I was looking at my future, I was like, I saw the version of myself today. And this is so crazy for me to say that. I saw the version of myself today. And I did not lose faith. I did not lose hope. And I knew when I was 25 years old and I could see myself, I could picture myself now, be looking in the mirror and looking lost and telling myself, look, you're going to find and be the woman that you always desire to be. What people see in you that you don't see in yourself right now, you will find it in your early 30s. And I did. And the person that I am now, that's the person that I saw when I was looking in that mirror. And the reflection is the person that I see, that y'all see now. So I don't give a damn what anybody else is doing around me. I don't care. This season is about me. This season is about me getting the most out of life, because I have not been getting the most out of life. I've been around a lot of small-minded people, a lot of people that kept me in a box, and I was naive enough to stay there. And in my life, I always knew that God had more for me, and I always knew that I was not for everybody, and I always knew that I was never meant to blend in with everybody. People used to always tell me, and they still tell me all the time, I'm very weird. I'm very weird, but I'm uniquely weird in the way that God needed me to be. I am different. I'm not meant to be different. I'm not meant to talk like you. I'm not meant to think like you. I'm not meant to dress like you. I'm not meant to do that. A lot of people will tell me all the time that you used to critique me on how I wear my hair, how I dressed, and all. That's me. I'm not gonna change me because you want me to be you. I gotta be me. And throughout my whole entire life, even though it was painful, even though it was hard, even though I got called names, even though people talked about me, I still remained who I was. But what I stopped doing is allowing people to tell me and bring up my flaws and tell me what I'm not, because I'm everything in that. I'm everything in that. When people used to come in my life and try to depict me and try to bring my self-esteem down, that's because their self-esteem is not where it is. Just because your self-esteem is not where it is, I'm not going to allow you to come in and shame my confidence. My confidence is my confidence. I'm not going to let you bring it down. I'm not going to let you shame me. I'm not going to let you do none of that. You can go and get some confidence. And I'm not going to let you sit here and tell me that I'm not growing or my growth is fake. People tell me that all the time. They're like, the person that you is now, it can't be real. It's real. It's real. I'm not pretending. Over the years, God was working with me. When I was silent, when I was depressed, and I was in isolation, God was working on my spirit, because I was battling so many different things. I had days when I didn't even want to eat. I didn't even care if I even lived to the next day. I was like, God, if it's meant for me to come to heaven right now, I'm ready to come. But God was telling me, no, the way you is right now, I don't think you're gonna make it, bro. I need you to stay on earth. I need you to build confidence. I need you to find the strength that I know that's in you. You are not meant to be weak. You are not meant to be weak. You are not meant to blend with everybody else, you guys. I used to have a hard time when I used to go out and hang out with certain people, because a lot of women, I feel like they're very different than me. They're very different. The way they think, the way they are, the way they talk is very different than me. I'm raw. I am who I am. You know what I mean? I'm not the daintiest, but that's cool. But you know what I mean? Like my mannerisms and stuff, people think that's not dainty, but that's me. I can't change it, and I'm not gonna change it, and I'm not gonna change anything. So what I've been doing is that the person that I am and the person that God needs me to be, I just been perfecting that person and becoming a better version of myself. A better version of myself. I'm obsessed with it at this point. Obsessed with it. You guys, we order groceries. I've been ordering nothing but like healthy snacks, because I always been a healthy eater. But when I stress eat, or if I'm stressing, or it's around that time of the month, I start eating all types of stuff. No, we're not doing that. Drinking more water. I never like drinking water like that. Sometimes I only drink water and Gatorade. That's it. So that's really, really poured in myself, and really like I'm about to go and buy me more clothes. Really obsessed with my growth, man. And my growth is showing on the outside, and I'm so happy and I'm so grateful. And I'm not gonna lie, I do have some hard days. These past few months of my life have been very, very hard, but I've been showing up. I've been recording. I've been showing up on YouTube. I've been throwing on some makeup. I've been showing up to work and giving it my all. I've been doing everything that I need to do. I've been doing that, and I'm so grateful and I'm so proud. And it's just I'm only gonna continue to go up from here. And what I want to leave you guys with in this video, if somebody is pulling you back, or they're keeping you stagnant, you have to let them go. I don't care who it is. If the future that you see, if you have people around you that are keeping you from that, and that have shackles around you, and that is not allowing you to think big, and not allowing you to get to that vision that you see, you got to let them go. Because as long as they're around, you're never going to get to that. And I'm telling you because I experienced this. And I'm experiencing it now. You're never going to get to that. You see the prize, you work hard for it, and don't ever let nobody tell you that you're working too hard. Don't ever let nobody tell you, why are you obsessed with this? Why are you so obsessed? Why are you obsessed with this? Why are you worried about that? You got to take it in your hands. You got to worry about it. You got to work on the goal. You got to set yourself up for your goals. You got to set yourself up for success. And do not allow somebody to drag you to the person that you once hated. And I don't like saying that. But at one point in time, I hated myself. I allowed people that were spiritual vampires strip me from my joy, strip me from my confidence, brought me all the way down till I was nothing like them. Do not allow people to do that. God has a bigger calling for you. Stay obsessed with your personal growth. Just keep doing little things that makes you happy. Keep doing it. And it's okay to be obsessed with success. And it's okay to be obsessed with personal growth. I'm obsessed right now. And I gotta get it. I gotta get it. And I am gonna get it. And you are too. Okay? I love you. And I say this a lot in a lot of my videos. You are not alone. I got you. I got you. I got you. And you can do all things. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do the impossible. And just continue not to take no nonsense.